In 1977, two motorcycle cops hit the California highways and turned traffic patrol into television gold. CHiPs mixed high-speed chases with easygoing charm, making stars out of its leads and a lasting favorite out of the entire supporting cast. Nearly 50 years later, most of that cast are still cruising along, though a few have ridden off for good. In 2026, we look back at the cast of CHiPs, then and now. Erik Estrada was just 28 years old when he played Officer Frank Poncherello, the charismatic, motorcycle-loving highway patrolman known to everyone simply as Ponch. Energetic, impulsive, and endlessly likable, Ponch became one of television's most recognizable action heroes, turning routine traffic stops into thrilling weekly adventures. Erik Estrada is alive today at the age of 77. Off-screen, he became one of the most requested celebrity guests at law enforcement events for decades, later working with real police departments on public safety campaigns, and continued making convention and television appearances well into his 70s, still instantly recognized by fans everywhere he traveled. Larry Wilcox was just 29 years old when he played Officer John Baker, the calm, level-headed patrolman who balanced out Ponch's high-energy antics on the highway. Steady, dependable, and quietly heroic, Baker gave the show its grounded center, the partner who kept things from spinning completely out of control. Larry Wilcox is alive today at the age of 78. Off-screen, he became a producer and businessman after leaving the series, working on independent films and later becoming involved in real estate and other entrepreneurial ventures, stepping largely away from the acting spotlight that once defined his younger years. Robert Pine was just 36 years old when he played Sergeant Joseph Gutierrez, the no-nonsense supervisor constantly trying to keep his officers in line and out of trouble. Gruff, exasperated, and secretly caring underneath it all, Gutierrez became the show's reliable authority figure, always ready with a stern lecture after another chaotic chase. Robert Pine is alive today at the age of 84. Off-screen, he continued acting for decades afterward, appearing in numerous television series, and is also the father of actor Chris Pine, best known for playing Captain Kirk in the modern Star Trek film franchise, extending his family's legacy into a new generation. Paul Linke was just 29 years old when he played Officer Arthur Grossman, one of the reliable supporting officers rounding out the California Highway Patrol Station's ensemble cast. Steady, likable, and always ready for duty, Grossman added dependable texture to the show's rotating cast of fellow patrol officers throughout its run. Paul Linke is alive today at the age of 78. Off-screen, he continued working as an actor, writer, and comedian, later becoming known for his solo stage performances and writing candidly about his personal life, building a varied career that stretched well beyond his years writing alongside Ponch and Baker. Brody Greer was just 38 years old when he played Officer Barry Baritza, another familiar face among the California Highway Patrol officers working alongside the show's central duo. Dependable and easygoing, Baritza became part of the station's comfortable rotating ensemble, adding warmth to scenes set away from the highway chases. Brody Greer is alive today at the age of 76. Off-screen, he continued working steadily in television throughout his career, appearing in guest roles across multiple decades, and remains fondly remembered by longtime fans of the series for helping round out its likable and hardworking supporting cast of officers. Lou Wagner was just 37 years old when he played Harlan Arliss, a recurring civilian character who added colorful texture and comic relief to the show's ongoing storylines. Quirky and memorable, Arliss became one of the more distinctive recurring faces outside the patrol station itself, standing out from the uniformed officers. Lou Wagner is alive today at the age of 85. Off-screen, he had already built a career including a memorable role in the original Planet of the Apes film years earlier, and he continued acting steadily in television throughout the decades that followed his time on the Highway Patrol series. Randy Oakes was just 28 years old when she joined the cast in 1979 as Officer Bonnie Clark, one of the show's confident female patrol officers breaking new ground on the highway. Capable, tough, and quietly groundbreaking, Clark helped diversify the station's ranks during the series' later seasons. Randy Oakes is alive today at the age of 74. Off-screen, she continued acting for years following the series, later stepping away from Hollywood to focus on family life, though she remains fondly remembered by fans as one of the pioneering female officers who helped modernize the show's lineup of California Highway Patrol characters. Michael Dorn was just 32 years old when he joined the cast in 1984 as Officer Jebediah Turner, one of the patrol officers added during the series' final stretch. Tall, commanding, and instantly memorable, Turner gave the late-era show a strong new presence on the Highway Patrol force. Michael Dorn is alive today at the age of 74. Off-screen, he went on to achieve massive science fiction fame, playing Lieutenant Worf across multiple Star Trek series and films, becoming one of the franchise's most recognizable actors, and holding the record for playing a single character across more episodes than anyone else in television history. Lou Saunders was just 32 years old when he joined the cast in 1979 as Officer Gene Fritz, another familiar face rounding out the California Highway Patrol station's growing roster. Reliable and steady, Fritz became part of the show's dependable ensemble of officers, supporting the main duo through each episode's chases. Lou Saunders is alive today at the age of 79. Off-screen, he continued working in the entertainment industry for years afterward, building a career that included both acting and production work, remaining a familiar name among fans who followed the series closely throughout its later seasons on television. Brianne Leary was just 21 years old when she joined the cast in 1978 as Officer Cindy Cahill, one of the show's early female patrol officers bringing fresh energy to the highway. Confident and capable, Cahill helped pave the way for future female characters joining the series in later seasons. Brianne Leary is alive today at the age of 69. Off-screen, she continued acting across film and television for years, later becoming involved in animal rescue and advocacy work, channeling her passion into causes far removed from the fast-paced highway chases that first brought her into American living rooms decades earlier. Clarence Gilliard Jr. was just 29 years old when he joined the cast in 1985 as Officer Benjamin Webster, one of the final additions to the California Highway Patrol roster before the series ended. Sharp and capable, Webster brought fresh energy to the show's closing chapter. Clarence Gilliard Jr. passed away in 2022 at the age of 66. Off-screen, he went on to major stardom, starring alongside Bruce Willis in Die Hard and becoming a beloved fixture on Walker, Texas Ranger, for years, later teaching acting at the university level and mentoring an entirely new generation of performers before his passing. Bruce Penhall was just 25 years old when he joined the cast in 1982 as Officer Bruce Nelson, bringing real athletic credibility to the Highway Patrol force during the show's later seasons. Confident and physical, Nelson added genuine daredevil energy to the series' high-speed chase sequences. Bruce Penhall is alive today at the age of 69. Off-screen, he was already a champion motorcycle speedway racer before joining the cast, and he later returned to professional racing and business ventures after leaving acting behind, channeling the same real-life speed and skill that first caught the attention of the show's casting directors. Looking back at CHiPs now, its high-speed thrills and easy charms still hold up just as well today. Most of this hard-working cast are still cruising along, and their chemistry on that Highway Patrol force never really faded. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more then and now stories.